Good morning. Well, now it's afternoon, so good afternoon. Uh, I'll remind you my name is Denia Navarro. Soy su facilitadora, and for week 2, we're going to be checking Actividad Integradora 3, doubts you could have, Actividad Integradora 4, doubts, Foro de Aprendizaje, and final doubts. If you have any questions, you can write in here. Okay, there was one person that left, probably because of the English, but well, this is for you to help. In the first activity, A Happy Day, we're going to tell about the happiest day of your life. What happened? Where were you? Were you alone? Or were you with other people? Why was it happy? So for this, we're going to check different structures. One of them is past continuous, and for that, it's things that express all the things that happened in a specific moment in the past, but very, very specific. This is the most important, very specific. So the structure is this one. We're going to have a subject, then the verb to be, but in past, main verb, but it's going to be with ing ending, and we're going to have a complement or predicate. So the subject could be Paquito, Lola, my sister, Pelusa, we, etc. Verb in past, it could be was or were according to the subject. We're going to check this in a moment, but keep this in mind. Then the verb is going to be ending with ing, watch, watching, cook, cooking, play, playing. Then the complement, predicate, TV in the morning, for example, dinner yesterday with the dog. With last, okay. I was watching TV in the morning. Yeah, this is going to be the ending ing, terminación ando yendo. I was watching TV, yo estaba viendo televisión en la mañana. My sister was cooking. Okay, my sister was cooking dinner yesterday. Mi hermana estaba cocinando yesterday. We were playing with the dog last night. Playing, jugando, ando, yendo. For the simple past, it's for actions or situations, activities that happen in the past, but the action start and finish. They start and they finish, for example. And we're going to have very simple subject, the verb in past, and complement or predicate. For example, I finished Module 6. It finished. I had a shower. I went to work by bus. Then we're also going to use sentences in simple present. Remember Module 6, el módulo 6, so we're going to check situations or activities that happen in the present. So it's going to be very easy. Subject, the verb in present, and then complement or predicate. I go to work every day. We can learn. I drink coffee every day. And then present continuous, that is going to be different than present simple. Present continuous is for situations of or activities that are happening in the moment of speaking right now. So it's going to be subject, verb to be, but in present, verb, the main verb, but with ing. Yes, I'm going to underline it. And then the complement or predicate. For example, my dog and I are playing in the house. We are having breakfast and my dog is playing in the living room. Yes, I have another one. I am having a great time. So, and I want to share with you also the correct way to share your audios. Yes, in case you're having problems. And then, I have here the conjugations for the verb to be, but in present. Remember that in present it's ser o estar. So it's if your subject is I, the verb to be is going to be am. If your subject is he, the verb to be is going to be is. If the subject is we o nosotros, the verb to be is going to be are, etc. For the conjugation, again with the verb to be, but in this case it's going to be the past. In here it's present and in here it's past. In past it's going to be fui o estuve, yo fui, yo estuve. O tú fuiste, tú estuviste. If the subject, for example, it's you, the verb to be is going to be were. Tú fuiste o tú estuviste. For example, we, it's going to be were. We were. Nosotros fuimos o nosotros estuvimos. So it's going to be like very important to have this like in mind. Yes? Okay, so in here, if you have any questions, oh my god, sorry. So if you have any questions, please. Okay, you're going to write it in here. Yes? You can write them in Spanish if it's difficult, but you can write it in here. Yes? Okay. Activity 4. Making my family timeline. Again, we're going to be checking, how can I say? We're going to be checking different tenses. We're going to be checking present, but we're going to be also checking past. So we have by separate in here questions in the past. So for this, first we have WH, that is going to be what we have in Spanish. ¿Qué, cómo, cuándo, dónde, por qué, a qué horas, etc. ¿Qué, cómo, cuándo, dónde, por qué, a qué horas? It's going to be WH. Why? Okay. Then, where, dónde, what, qué, why, por qué. Then, auxiliary in the past. Okay. In here, remember, well, probably you don't remember. Okay, probably you don't remember, but we don't have this in Spanish. In Spanish, it doesn't exist. No existe. Did doesn't exist in Spanish. But in here, it's going to be auxiliary. Auxiliar. It's going to help to write questions or negatives in the past. Okay. We have the subject. Okay, sorry. Subject, then the verb, but it's going to be in present. The verb in present, and then the complement or predicate. Yes? So it's why did you talk to the man? For example, ¿por qué hablaste con el hombre? In here, it doesn't exist. The next one, where did you walk the dog? ¿Dónde llevaste a caminar al perro? What did your children do outside the house? Yes. Why did you spy the neighbor? So we need this to write questions in the past. If you don't have this, it's going to be incorrect. Okay, then we have also another type of questions. In here we have auxiliary in the past, but in here we have verb to be in the past. Verb to be in the past. And the verb with ing, the main verb. So we have again WH, qué, cómo, cuándo, dónde, por qué, a qué horas. Then we have the verb to be in the past, remember. In here we check, here, the verb to be in the past. So, here. Then it's going to be the subject, then the main verb, but it's going to be with ing, ending ando yendo, en terminación ando yendo. Talking, hablando. Walking, caminando. doing, haciendo, spying, espiando. So we have the complement of predicate. Why were you talking to the man? Where were you talking to the dog? What were your children doing outside the house, and why were you spying your neighbor? Then answers. Para las respuestas, we have again. This is the same that in here. Yes. But we have simple past, past continuous, and in here we have past continuous. Situations or activities that happen in a very specific moment in the past. Remember, es lo mismo que en la actividad pasada. Subject, then the verb to be in the past, and main verb with ing, and then complement or predicate. Yes, it's very important, ing. Yes. So then we have the simple past with activities that happen in the past and the actions finish, will start and finish. For example, subject, verb in the past, and complement. Very easy. Subject, verb in past, and complement. Then for the timeline. For the timeline, we're going to have these ones that you can check timelines that you can use. Yes. Like this. You can check many examples also in the platform in here. Yes. So in here, in the paragraph, we're going to have sentences in simple past and past continuous. Yes. Again, I'm sharing you the correct way to do audios. Yes. Let me see if you have any questions for this. Okay. If you have questions, remember you can write it in here. Okay, finally, in activity 3, activity 4, and learning forum, it is the same. It's going to be focused mainly on past simple or simple past and past continuous. Pasado simple y pasado continuo. So, sentences and questions. So in here again, this is like a summary. Este es como el resumen. We're going to have in here sentences in simple past. We have the subject, we have the verb in past, and we have the complement or predicate. We have closed questions in simple past. Closed questions is answers yes or no, solo para contestar sí o no. Did you watch TV? ¿Viste televisión? Yes. No. Did you have more free time? ¿Tuviste más tiempo libre? Yes. No. Did you sleep more? ¿Dormiste más? Yes. No. So for all the closed questions, you start with did. And for open questions in simple past, preguntas abiertas, okay, it's when you give extra information. It's going to be the same that this, the same. Look, it's the same. Auxiliary, subject, verb, and complement. The only difference is that we have WH. Tenemos WH al principio. That's the only difference. What, where, when, and how. WH, then auxiliary, then your subject, then your verb in present, and then your complement or predicate. And that's it. This is because you're going to be using this for the learning forum. You're going to write how your life was different before you start Prep en Línea, but you can ask questions to your classmates. That's what we're going to be using these 2 questions. Yes? Let's see if you have any questions in here. And if you don't have any questions, well, remember that I'm going to be in the platform for any questions that you have here. Okay, let's see if you have any questions. Okay, well, with this, we would be finishing this video session. And okay, in here, it's the timeline of your family. Okay, there was a doubt, and I just want to remember you or remind you that the information is not necessary to be real. Yes, that means you can invent that you have 20 brothers or 20 sisters, etc. There is no problem with that because obviously we're going to be focused on the information that we have here, for example. Yes, with all the information, not specifically if it's true that you have 20 brothers or 20 sisters, but only with the information. So there is no problem if you invent information. Obviously, we're not going to be checking if your brother's name is Pepito or it's Juan. No, there is no problem. Yes, but well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for this, for being here or for checking it later. Any questions that you have, please feel free to write me, and I'm going to be answering as soon as I can. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, and welcome to week 2. Thank you very much, guys. Goodbye.